Hello to my Cancers. Let's get into it, Cancers. Happy new moon to each and every one of you all. Hopefully, you all are relaxing, allowing your body to sync with the rhythms of the moon. Let's get it. Let's get into it. Let's get right into it. Let's get right into it. Let's get right into it. Let's go. All right. Let's go. 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 Let's get into your reading. 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 Let's go. All right, I've already cleared the space. Already asked Source to protect me as I channel your messages. Let's get right into it, Cancers. Let's get right into it. We're going to just clear out the space. We already cleared the space. All of my relationships are harmonious. All of my relationships are harmonious. Make sure we put that out into the universe. All of my relationships are harmonious. The moon in Taurus actually affects your throat chakra. So we're talking about that's manifestation. Right? So it affects your thyroid gland. It affects your vocal cords, your throat, your neck. Right? So that's the point of manifestation. Taurus actually rules second house. So that's all, everything around self-worth, your money, your material possession, all those things, right? So, of course, money itself is not evil, but it can be if it's used for evil. If it's used for evil, to hurt others. Y'all know what I'm saying? Like, if you use your material possessions, like an abuse of power. Like, if you use your title position to abuse others, to hurt others, those kind of things. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there are some people who use their money to help people, but there's some people who use their money to hurt people, right? So that's what it would be, right? So all of my relationships are harmonious. All right, let's get into it. Put it out into the universe. Let's get into it. Let's go. The Lover's card. So Source is saying decision. So you have some kind of partnership in business and or in love coming across your path. But it's also about making decisions too. This is about decisions, right? About making decisions. So about making decisions, right? Here we have the Temperance card. Well, Temperance card. It's about self-control, seeing things at a higher frequency, resolving something within yourselves. Right, seeing something from a higher frequency. Here we have the Queen of Pentacles here. Someone is quite resourceful. Someone went down a rabbit hole. Someone is quite resourceful. So all of your relationships are harmonious. Here we have the Death card. Something about something has ended. There's a new beginning here. Something has ended. New beginning. A rebirth is happening here. So here we have High Priestess here. So someone went through a really dark night of the soul, and you're in the light side of things. So somebody has a guardian angel watching over you. So yeah, you have a guardian angel watching over you. So that's how a decision was made about something, because you have a guardian angel watching over you. Basically, like somebody is basically saying that and I say this in my readings all the time, basically that you all are really sweethearts. I say this all the time about my Cancers. I'm talking to men and women Cancers. So somebody went on kind of a quest to kind of sort of ask people about you. People are saying you really are sweethearts. And I say that about my Cancer. So if somebody's watching this channel, they say Cancer sweethearts. Not that they would ask me, but they watch this channel, because I speak highly of Cancers anyway. But your ex may say something different, and I'm not your ex. I don't know, but y'all get the point. But anyway, so here we have the Four of Pentacles here. So there's some kind of a desire for change, but somebody does have a guardian angel, and I feel like there's a desire for change. And somebody has a guardian angel that, that they say that you really, really are a sweetheart, you're a kind person. And so being conservative with your time, and you just but there's been a lot of character assassination behind your back. So remember, I always say, people who talk about your back, everybody's talking about behind your back is not always saying a negative, right? Because you don't always say negative behind people's back. So some people speak very highly behind your back. They speak very, very highly behind your back, right? And some people, so here we have Three of Wands here. So when it comes back to you and you hear that somebody spoke highly about you behind your back, then okay, you know what, I wouldn't mind working on them, because remember we had this pink moon in Libra, right? And so when you're apart from people, that's how you'll know, who's an enemy behind your back and who is not. You may think, okay, this person will have my back when I'm away from them. And then sometimes you find out, oh, this person wouldn't have my back when I'm away from them. They would do an injustice to me behind my back. And this person wouldn't, right? So this Three of Wands here, somebody may have found out, just kind of sort of maybe somebody thought, oh, this person will have my back. But I guess we wouldn't. That person wouldn't have my back. So there was some kind of betrayal. So sometimes that's how you find out. Sometimes that is how you find out. So somebody's learning how to be a little bit more conservative with your time. That's how sometimes relationships end quietly. Sometimes things just end. It's like a quiet ending to a relationship. You find out something was said about you behind your back and you go, oh, wow, that's how the rose-colored glasses fall off. You may say to a person, ask somebody something, whatever, like, whatever, just kind of a test just to see, right? So that's how you make a decision. Right? So here we have Eight of Cups. So somebody's walking away. Two energies are walking away from something. Somebody's made a decision about something. Here we have, so yeah, you made a decision about something, right? Anyways, here we have the Knight of Wands here. So yeah, so somebody has made a decision and you're freeing yourself. You made a decision about something, you're moving on. Yeah, sometimes people may say, oh, I've been knowing them for a long time, and they just go on and on and on about, they know this about you, they know that about you, they just kind of just spilling all the beans, and this person, they dated this person, they dated this, and didn't anybody know this and that, and so on and so forth. It's like, anyway, so you made too many sacrifices. Anyway, so this is right here, lets me know somebody is you've made a lot of sacrifices and you have a lot of big dreams, and you're moving forward. So you've had an awakening. This is the Tower card. You're breaking some kind of you're praying for energies, but you're moving on. Praying for some energies and you're moving on. You're not making any impulsive moves, but you're taking some time to just leave some energies behind and you're moving on. So you're starting to believe in your dreams again, Cancer, but you're moving on. Like I said, you're moving on. Yeah, you're moving on. Ending some relationships and just moving on. Growing your abundance and your prosperity, but you're moving on. Yeah. Here we have the Page of Pentacles here. And so I feel like somebody's going to feel like this whole new lease on life looking at your cards. Yeah. And yeah, but that's your Tower moment. And I feel like you're back in the saddle again. Back in the spotlight again. And something is happening rather quickly for you. It's like somebody's going to be fast tracked. Something is happening rather quickly for you. Something is happening rather quickly for you. You have the Nine of Wands here, and you won't be going back. You won't be going back to something. But yeah, you're definitely making a decision. Here we have Ten of Pentacles here. And this is going to be part of somebody's legacy. Let me see. Yeah. Part of somebody's legacy. And that's it. That's it. Part of somebody's legacy. So you have a lot of new ideas, right? A lot of new ideas. A lot of new beginnings, a lot of new ideas. Somebody's passing the baton. Your ancestors have passed the baton to you, basically. They're basically saying, here's you've inherited a lot of gifts. You definitely don't look like what you've been through looking at your cards here. A lot of people have inherited that gift. You know how like a lot of people will assume that you haven't been through anything, so they feel like it's their duty and responsibility to put you through more. So you be that person that comes to work with a smile on your face, and people look like, let's pile some more work on that person's desk because they haven't been through enough. You're like, wait a minute, you don't know what a person has gone through. So you be that person. So definitely a person who is resilient, but you know when to leave and say, somebody's intentionally trying to pile something on you. They don't know what you've already been through. So yeah, somebody knows how to, like I said, you're at peace and harmony with yourself when you know when to turn around and move on from something. You know how to pray about something as a prayer warrior. You say you just know when energies are intentionally trying, when they get great joy out of bullying energies. That's when you say, nah. You don't like being around those type of energies at all, period. In your personal or your professional life, you don't want to be. You're not running away from anything. Those type of energies, you don't want to be contaminated by those energies. The source keeps blessing somebody. Yeah, those types of energies. Yeah, you've been around those. You know them all too well. You know them all too well. You leave them in the past. Somebody is, you and somebody are definitely psychics. You and somebody are definitely psychics. Yeah, you and somebody are definitely psychics. Here we have, yeah. You and somebody are definitely psychics. And you know your worth and you know your value. Yeah, you when you know your worth and you know your value, you can spot them right away. Yeah, you spot those type of energies right away. And it's like it's when I look at your cards, Cancer, it's like source keeps blessing somebody. Like it's like the when I say all of your relationships are harmonious, when you put that energy out into the universe, this tower lets me know that somebody is divinely protected. So the tower keeps falling on these types of energies because of your strong psychic gifts. It's like somebody's gifts are getting stronger and stronger and stronger. And you've gone through enough dark nights of the souls to spot these types of energies. It's just only making your gifts stronger. And it's like somebody's blessings just keep getting stronger and stronger. I mean, your gifts just keep getting stronger and stronger and stronger. You recognize these types of energies in your personal and your professional life. Yeah. It just keeps growing and growing and growing. Stronger and stronger and stronger. So congratulations to you. Yeah. So a light for somebody turned on while they were in hermit mode. So congratulations to you. This is nice. This is a really nice reading for somebody. Yeah, obviously it doesn't have to be that long. Somebody's about to get very wealthy in hermit mode, right? You're definitely about to get very, very wealthy. Because you're very resourceful, very, very resourceful. So when I say somebody's financial situation about to get ka-chang, then we have awakening. So, oh my Lord, wake me from life as a spiritual sheep. May I hear you through my own instincts and common sense. I'm telling you. In this information age that we're in, source is saying you spot these energies right away because, like I said, your symbol is a crab, and you all are the mother and money sign of the zodiac. And so source is saying this right here, so many energies want to swap destinies with you all. It's not even funny. So many energies want to swap destinies with you all because they assume, Cancers, that you all I mean I could be talking to somebody who has a lot of money. I don't know who I'm talking to. I'm talking to a camera here. But a lot of people assume that you and somebody have a lot of money. So you really have to protect yourselves when you go out, in public. Because I see a lot of wealth and abundance growing. It's like, I feel like I'm talking to people think that you and whoever your person is are celebrities. And y'all could be partners in business or partners in love. Y'all could be married. I don't know what the situation is for somebody. But, yeah, protect your energy. Protect your energy. Protect your energy. careful. Be very careful of who you let in, behind closed doors in your home. Be very, very careful. Be very selective looking at your cards here, because a lot of people want somebody's life. Be very, very selective of who you let in your inner circle, for real. I don't know who I'm talking to, but be very selective of who you let in your inner circle. Very, very, very selective, because there's a lot of destiny swapping going on. What's interesting is that some people, people don't know this right here is because people don't know the sacrifice. This right here is a generational card right here, Cancer. People don't know the sacrifices that your ancestors made for you to be where you are right now, for you all to be in hermit mode. Doesn't mean that you all are introverts, but for you to be in hermit mode. Like a lot of you all, I know this because I study zodiac signs, but a lot of you all make your home like your comfort. It's like, what would be the term? Y'all can drop the comments below. Like, I know the term man cave. What would be the term for like women? Drop the comment below. Y'all know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. Like, women have a term too. Right. Whatever the term is for women. Yeah, y'all make y'all home like the comfort spot. Like y'all got everything around y'all. The tools for cooking, probably the bath salts, the everything, the works, everything. The sewing machine, probably the foot spa, the works, everything, right? So everything, you got everything. So it says awakening. Oh my Lord, wake me from life as a spiritual sheep. May I hear you through my own instincts and common sense. Yeah. So yeah. So it just looks like you and someone's like I said, when I look at this, these intentions that people are setting, it's like your interpretation when you say all of my relationships are harmonious. Like, you could assume that all of your relationships are harmonious, but it really is when we are communicating, when we're sending that energy out into the universe, that is your intentions, and you can put the best intention in the action behind it, but the receiver may receive it a different way, right? Because we're all in human form, and so just keep that in mind too. If a person is committed to believing whatever they choose to believe about you based on what you look like, the tone of your voice, the inflection in your voice, whatever it is, whatever they heard about you, whatever, source is saying to you, your based on who they know or whatever, source is saying you and someone's psychic abilities are increasing. It's growing, right? It's literally growing. They're growing, and so is your money is also growing too. So it's best for you to invest more into your psychic abilities and your gifts. Invest in your gifts, right? So here we have Two of Wands here. So we're waiting on some kind of results for something. I do feel like somebody's making some plans. Somebody's making some plans. You're making some plans. So yeah, you definitely want to develop some kind of a, before you leave home, develop some kind of a, maybe like prayer intention before you step through your door. Say a prayer, something, any kind of intention, just for clarity before you, because that's a portal that you're stepping. You're going from what you know in your house to the unknown, that you're covered, that you're protected, that your spouse, loved ones covered and protected. Like I said, that all of your relationships are harmonious, all of their relationships are harmonious, those kind of things, that they're covered and protected. So, because I do see somebody's wealth growing, really growing, and I say growing fast for somebody. So, let me see. Yeah, see it growing fast. So I don't see you going back to, I don't know why I keep hearing for somebody, because your popularity is growing. Somebody's popularity is growing. So something, Okay, this is what's coming to mind for me. I don't know who I'm talking to here when I say this, and I know y'all hear that a lot of people say. I know Cancer, y'all hear this a lot. Y'all hear it all over social media. I don't know who I'm talking to, but because you really don't know who you're talking to. What's coming to mind for real is Genesis 50. Some energies meant something for evil for you and somebody. What the enemy meant for evil, Source is turning it around for your good. There were some enemies some entities, also energies, dark entities, dark spirited entities who meant to end you and somebody, right? End your everything that you worked hard for and invested in. What they meant for evil, Source turned it around for you and someone's good, right? So when we see the Hangman, it's almost like somebody meant for some kind of public humiliation, as if you have not gone through enough humiliation in your lifetime, right? But Source actually turned it around for you and someone's good. It would almost be like, if somebody can picture this, somebody had planned on you getting fired on a day where the office was going to be jam-packed and everybody was going to see you walking out with a box in hand, and everybody was going to be pointing and whispering, right? Only to, that may have happened. You may have walked out and it, oh my God, what happened? You know, such and such and such and such. Only for Source to say, yeah, I need you to get to safety. Only for you to walk into the biggest blessing of your life, to get you away from certain energies. You and somebody to get inside your vault door and leave other energies out in the cold. So that's what Source is trying to tell you, is like really, really start this right here, Tower card right here. Source is saying really learn how to, as a prayer warrior, really trust Source. Really learn how to trust Source. Really learn how to trust Source. You and somebody really start having some kind of an awakening. That everybody who's talking about you behind your back is not making disparaging comments about you behind your back. Some people really, really see you all as sweethearts. They really see you all as kind-hearted. They really see you all as just, you know, generous. Everybody's Source is just helping you to clean house. Everybody's not being fake and phony. So looking. Seeking you will find. Have an eye for beauty and uncover hidden charms. Here we have gambling. Don't risk too much. Like I said, somebody got money coming across their path. Expression. Open up your heart and connect with others. Express creative. Many choices. Look at all your options. Wrong decisions. Think before you act. You know, investments. Invest wisely. Yeah. Yeah, invest wisely. Mind power, lead with your mind. Use your intelligence, analyze data logic, and think rationally. Yeah. Moving up, go to the next level. Because some energies like this. Some energies like this. They like to see people get put out in the cold. They like, and so Sources like, let people clap and cheer. Let people look out their peephole. Let them laugh, let them smile, and clap and cheer. So So here we have star power endings. So it's time to say goodbye. The cycle is over. It's time for you to make a change, rebirth. It's time to say goodbye because you have star power. Step into the spotlight. I'm telling you, somebody's right there on the, somebody is about to enter into a whole nother level, but source needed to get you away from these types of energies because your somebody's gifts are extremely powerful. Somebody's gifts are extremely powerful. All right, so that's what I have for you. That is what I have for you. All right, so self-love. Let the wall fall that separates me from my own vulnerable inner child. I long to take care of myself like never before. There we go. I long to take care of myself like never before. That is what I have for you. That is what I have for you. So yeah, I'm trying to see if there's anything else before I yeah, somebody definitely has star power. So yeah, some energies, like I said, they put a lot of investment in, like I said, trying to humiliate you and somebody. And this is a but somebody is waking up to this. Somebody is awakening to this. What's hidden in the Tower is Scorpio and Aries. There's Scorpio's card there. Pisces involved, Virgo involved. Virgo's card there. 2 Pisces. Somebody's mother is involved. And psychics are involved. But anyway, that's what I have for you. So looks like 9 and 2 is 11. That's a opening. Like basically you're some inspired action. So somebody is now inspired to pray before you step outside. Like now, before you open the door, you're inspired now to pray. Pray before you step through any kind of a portal. And it's something simple. Just thanking Source. Thanking Source. Thanking Source for open roads. Thanking Source for clarity. Thanking Source that you're protected and safe. You, your loved ones, whomever. Y'all know what I'm saying. These energies, like I said before, what the enemy meant for evil, Source turned it around for your good. Source turned something around for your good. So that's what I have for you. Hopefully this is helpful. I'll see you all in the next video. Like I said, get some rest this week. Relax and keep people, like I said, keep your circle tight. Keep it small, you and somebody, and keep your vibrations high. All right? Bye.